A look there at a sold-out crowd that's been whipped into a frenzy. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. Just think of the Giants and Reds in the 2012 series, or way back in 2001, the A's and the Yankees. Remember that? It can happen. So you can bet that these guys would love to finish the series off right here and now, so they can take a few days off and relax and maybe watch a little baseball.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 Tampa Bay Rays.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe's starting 9. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I'm watching the man they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Erasmo Ramirez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a 4th or 5th starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Yeah, well, Logan Forsythe, he doesn't have show-stopping speed, but his defense is highly regarded for a good reason. He's had some trouble staying healthy, but that shouldn't overshadow some of his great performances.
Michael Brantley will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Taken high and deep to right. Dickerson going back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4. He'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Number 8 will stand in, and he was one of the heroes last time out with 2 big home runs.
Boy, he picked a good time for him, too. Here on the big stage in October, the way he was attacking the baseball, he is definitely not lacking for confidence when he's at the plate.
The 2-2 pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. In there, a base hit.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what?
You bet he does.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
You know, these guys got to be coming into Game 3 here feeling pretty darn good about the situation they're in. They were favored to win this series. We all know that. But they took care of business at home. The momentum right now, clearly on their side. And I think it's going to be really difficult to beat these guys 3 straight games to take a series away from them now.
Tried to fool them with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitter sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Forsythe on to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from Game 3 after this. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, Steve?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Trevor Bauer is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a 4th or 5th starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Jackie Jolly will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Well, that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him to locate going forward. This one's not terrible, but it is over the plate, and it gets turned into a leadoff single.
Kevin Kiermaier will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
Right fielder.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bauer pauses, needs to hit his spot here on 3 balls and a strike. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
And you know, these guys were shut out last time out. And hey, that's going to happen here in the postseason. I mean, it's not like you're facing these.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Jason Kipnis makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
And you know, he did a good job of getting out of trouble in that first inning. That makes getting the leadoff man here important for him to start the second.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. And with 2 gone, here's a look at our playoff tree. Of course, the winner of this series has a tough task ahead with the Boston Red Sox waiting next. Abraham Almonte into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Not a real good sign here. Already his 3rd walk of the ball game this early on. And that's a sign to me he may not have brought his A game to the ballpark. He's had to work awfully hard out there so far.
Giovanni Urshela set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Down the third baseline. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball.
The left fielder, number 23.
Michael Brantley gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier on the run. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The run scores from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Yeah, he squared that one up pretty good. No chance to run this one down as you see it one hop the wall out there. And he'll ease his way into second with a 2-run double.
Standing in now, Francisco Lindor. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Now batting.
Number 8 stands in. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Got a fastball to his liking. It was middle in, so he was able to turn on it and pull it right through the hole to pick up the RBI.
Stepping in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Yan Gomes steps in now. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 3-0 pitch. Push to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
And you wonder now how close they are to chasing this starting pitcher. That's 5 runs home now in this inning alone. And in most cases, that's pretty much enough for a manager to pull the plug.
Coming to the plate again, Jason Kipnis, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. Here's the 1-1 delivery. High pop-up. Longoria is there for it. And that retires the side. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Indians 5, the Rays nothing. Steve Pearce strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the 2nd inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Batting 5th, second baseman, Logan.
Logan Forsythe stands in for the 1st time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Left fielder,
Gerardo Parra gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2nd now. Parra around 2nd, he's heading for 3rd. And he'll make it into 3rd here with a 2-out triple.
Batting 7th.
Evan Longoria will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in following the 2-out triple.
Well, the inning didn't look like it was going anywhere with those 2.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Bauer's ready. Here comes the 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Batting 8th.
Brad Miller set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up on to Kipnis at 2nd, and the inning is over. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We played 2 full. It's the Indians 5, the Rays 1. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Right side and right into the shift. Forsythe is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Center fielder number.
Now to the plate, Abraham Almonte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Kiermaier. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Around second. He'll try for third, and he is in there.
Up next for
And this is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the plate in front of him. So he doesn't have to rely on his base coaches, and he's able to make it all the way around safely.
Into the box, Giovanni Urshela. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kiermaier giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, you know, he needed to make sure that he could cash in on that one-out triple. And the sacrifice fly is going to get the job done. That's a good piece of hitting.
Settling in now, Michael Brantley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier sprinting after it, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Rene Rivera digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
now batting, shortstop, Jackie Jolly.
Jackie Jolly will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
You know, he was just sitting on that breaking ball. Anything else, he would have had no chance. But he got the breaking ball, smoked it.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
To 2-2 now.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Corey Dickerson would be threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail 6-1. David Phelps is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Number 8 will be the batter. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Well, 2 singles isn't necessarily an eye-catching performance, but hey, I'm sure he's feeling just fine about it.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Gotta like your chances when you put up 7 runs early in a ball game. They are off to a hot start, no doubt about it.
Chisenhall.
Striding into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Good effort, though. That looked painful.
And time now to see quite where that got him. and it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in, Yan Gomes. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's an 8-1 ball game.
And now that's already 8 runs they've pushed across the plate here in the first few innings. And I don't know what's gotten into these guys, but they've definitely had the bats working so far.
Jason Kipnis will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
First baseman,
Carlos Santana will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Pulled toward right center field. Dickerson's after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
That's a nice job there to get this ball airborne. He's able to get that ball out there deep enough to pick up their 3rd run of the inning.
Abraham Almonte tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Giovanni Urshela will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
Yeah, and what do you know? He's got a good chance to get another RBI on a sac fly right here.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Kiermaier is there. 2 gone. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Now in the box, Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run scores. Kipnis scores. And a relay to the plate, but not in time as 3-run score.
Well, this guy was the heart and soul of this club during the regular season, and he comes up big here in the postseason as well. He's going to clear the bases on this one, and that is a pretty impressive swing of the bat right there.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. And here's a ball hit in the air. Parra giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Tribe lead this one 12-1. Corey Dickerson will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Bauer sets his sights, ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman,
Steve Pearce is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
High and deep to straightaway right. Chisenhall racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Steven Pearce. His first homer here in the series, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe. Chopped foul right at home plate. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Urshela takes it in time to first, and there are two away.
left fielder number 8,
Gerardo Parra will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around. Hit out towards second. Kipnis is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So one run here on one base hit, the home run. Number 8 digs in here. 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Yeah, swinging it very well up there right now. I got to tell you, 3-hit games always feel good.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. Parra is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
Into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parra is camped under this one. And that's out number 2.
now batting, catcher,
Yan Gomes ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
1-2, here it comes. 2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. So they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. Bauer into his motion, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
Well, right now, that fastball has been so good, he really hasn't needed any of his secondary pitches. Another good heater there.
Miller.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
In now, Rene Rivera. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ground ball left side. Urshela is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And this one rolls on. Eddie Romero will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Jason Kipnis will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the sixth. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Carlos Santana will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Grounder down the line at third. Longoria's got it, and the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Well, this one's going to go as an infield single, and it keeps the inning rolling right here. Now, as you see, he tries to rush this ball over to second base, hoping to get the force, but it's going to get there just a little bit too late, and everybody's safe.
Into the box now, Abraham Almonte. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
All even now, 2-2. First and second here with nobody out. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, the pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Moving under it, Kiermaier. 1 down. And the throw in gets away from him. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. Giovanni Urshela steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Michael Brantley, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
1-1, here it is. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Parra going back on it. Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Obviously, this is one of the benefits of having a guy like this in the leadoff spot. He's still going to get his chances with runners on base, and he comes through here with a long home run.
Standing in now, Francisco Lindor. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left, his first homer here in the series, as this lead got even wider.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Into the box, number 8. On the ground to third. Longoria's there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. To the bottom of the 6th inning, the Indians lead it 16-2. Jackie Jolly will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done. And
Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out. Kevin Kiermaier stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Corey Dickerson will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
The second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa, and as you can see, they are way behind. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Andrew Bellotti will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Ronnie Chisenhall will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as the blowout continues.
Well, we can show you the replay here, but I'm not all that convinced that this ball has even come down yet. Goodness gracious. This is a fastball that he absolutely barrels up. And with his strength, this ball's going a long way.
Stepping in now, Jan Gomes. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a shot back up the middle. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Indians on top, 17-2. Steve Pierce steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Bauer gets the sign. 1-1 pitch on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Gets a small piece near the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting,
Logan Forsythe will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out. Striding in once again, Gerardo Parra. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Chisenhall is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Tampa, and they remain well behind. Abraham Almonte comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
2-1, here it is. Out in front as he rolls over it to 2nd. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
3rd baseman,
Giovanni Urshela will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Hit hard on the ground towards 2nd. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
the left fielder,
Michael Brantley will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. Here's the 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is Parra, and there are 2 gone. Francisco Lindor ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Rivera corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe, but you can forgive them as they still. Brad Miller will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting, catcher
Rene Rivera will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1 and 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
up next.
Jackie Jolly will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. And as you can see, they are way behind. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at some of the activity in nearby Tampa. Will Smith will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Number 8 digs in here. 3 hits, including a double to this point. Hit hard up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting,
Yan Gomes ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Jason Kipnis steps in looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game.
Well, anytime you can put together a 3-hit game, you're doing something right out there, and we'll see if he can pull it off.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier posts under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Carlos Santana strides in, grounded out his last time through. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now the relay home. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so 1 run's across, but the second one is cut down trying to score.
On the money. Indians
forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Cleveland's out in front, 18-2. Zach McAllister will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Kevin Kiermaier will be the one to start things off, with his guys needing a ninth-inning rally here if they're going to force a Game 4. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit to third. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 10.
Corey Dickerson will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Hit to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Steve Pearce will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And the Indians are on their way. Next stop, the American League Championship Series.
Well, you know, their work is not done yet, but they've done what they needed to do up to this point. And they take care of business here to punch their ticket to the ALCS.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Michael Brantley. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Division Series on MLB The Show.